Girl, you didn't wanna ride, and that's fine, oh my. Baby, give me a reason. Tell me just how you feeling.
Hey guys, welcome back to G Henny's Reactions. I know it's been a year. The last time I spoke with you guys, saw you guys, I slacked a lot, and I'm coming back, and I'm coming back in better. So today we're gonna be doing a 2-month post-op bariatric surgery. I got surgery in August, so right now we're in October, and I got a couple questions that you guys asked, and I was like, why not do a video about it? So if you guys want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys get notified every time I post a video. First question, what surgery did you have? So the surgery that I had was it's a bariatric surgery, and it's called the duodenal switch. Yeah. How could you get approved for the surgery? So what you would need to do to get approved, one, you have to be over a certain weight limit. You have to be over, it depends on your height. So I really, like me, it was mainly because of health reasons. So those are like, there's 2 reasons. It's either your weight, health reasons, or both, pretty much. I believe it's mainly both, and your weight. So I had high cholesterol and I was pre-diabetic, so that was the main reason why I got the surgery, because it was kind of hard for me to lose the weight by myself, and I needed that little push. So luckily I was able to get all the procedures done, do all my testing, and do everything that the doctor required me to do, and my insurance covered it. So then I got it done the 2nd of August of this year. How much weight have you lost? So currently today I have lost a total of 50 pounds. So I started at 280 and today I'm 230. What has been the hardest part of weight loss surgery, and was it harder or easier than you thought? So I feel like the hardest part of this surgery, I could say there's 2 things. In the beginning stages, mainly because, especially like the first 2 weeks, being on the liquid diet and the puree stage, you know, the fact that you're sitting at the table with your family and all you can have is liquids or pureed things, and then your family is enjoying a meal. It was more mentally challenging, I can say. And now I could eat foods, but the only problem is how much you can eat. So like, say if I got like a plate of food, you would think that you can finish that plate, and then the fact that you're feeling full is like, darn, I wish I could finish it. So I think that's what I could say, that's the hardest part of the surgery. It's more of like a mental thing in a sense. Everyone is different, but for me it was that. Okay, question number 4, was it harder or easier than you thought? I could say it was neutral. I knew what I was getting myself into, but the fact that I was in it, I was like, oh wow, this is reality, like this is really happening. But I can say it was just neutral. Like I wasn't struggling, but I wasn't like, oh, this is the easiest thing ever, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I felt about that. Pain level after surgery and gas pain. The pain levels after surgery, I could say, I don't know if it was because of the medication or, you know, life, but the pain levels wasn't really that bad. I could definitely say, because I have a daughter, so I could definitely say contractions and stuff are triple the pain. Gas pain, luckily I did not really get any gas pain. Let me think. After surgery, like a couple days after I got out the hospital, I felt the gas, but it wasn't too bad. Like, it was something I can handle, and with walking, it was an easy fix. How long were you in the hospital for? So I was in the hospital for about 4 days. The reason was because the first day I was there was the surgery day, and then that day I was just sleeping all day mainly. The next day I was trying, because the only way you can leave the hospital is if you're able to at least drink, I believe it was 4 8-ounce bottles, no, or 4 ounce. They were very small water bottles, and then you had to be able to drink your protein shake as well. But that first day really did not go well for me. I could say the first day, I don't know if I tried drinking too fast, but I ended up vomiting. So because of that, the doctor had me stay, and since I was being slow at the same time, then I had to wait, I guess, until I was able to drink all that stuff. So once I was able to finish everything, that's when I was able to leave. So it did take me a couple days to do that, and yeah, that was the only reason. Luckily, I haven't had any complications with the surgery or anything, but yeah, that was like the most difficult part of it during that moment, was the fact that I just wasn't drinking enough or something. I don't know if I was just scared, like I just didn't know how fast to drink or how slow, so like I was just being slow. But at the end I was like, no, I have to get myself out of here. So I did what I had to do. Luckily I didn't vomit again or anything, and yeah, so it took me 4 days to get out the hospital. What is the duodenal switch surgery? So the duodenal switch surgery is a bariatric surgery that the doctor recommended me. When I first started the program, I was gonna get the gastric bypass, but then the doctor told me that he recommended this one because I would get a higher chance of losing weight, like losing most of the weight. So like I would have lost more weight with this surgery than the bypass, and there's a higher chance that I won't gain there's a higher chance that I won't gain the weight back. So that's why the doctor, he recommended that one to me, and the fact that I was pre-diabetic and everything, this surgery helps more with that, I guess, in a sense. And but yeah, it's pretty much a surgery that they take 70% of your stomach. So my stomach is like the shape of an egg, and it absorbs things quicker. Like it doesn't absorb as much things as if you had your regular stomach, if that makes sense. Next question. Was there any risk with the surgery? So with all surgeries, there's obviously a risk, but luckily with the bariatric surgeries, the risks are very low. Like anyone really could get the surgery if you're approved of it. There be people that are older who get it, younger. It just depends on who you are. I don't know. It just depends if like you have issues with anesthesia or anything. Luckily, everything went well for me. This was my first surgery, so I was just pretty new to everything, but for most part it was good. Like luckily, there's not a high risk with this surgery. That's what I could say. Have you noticed a difference with your wardrobe? I definitely have. I've noticed like I was trying certain clothes that was just not fitting me before, and I've noticed that like they do now. They actually do. There was this like cardigan that was like tight around the arms, and now they're not. For example, my ring that I have here, the ring is like, it's very loose on me now. Before it would fit snug good, and Now it's like loose, so I have to find where I can get it resized. Let me think. Jeans, I haven't worn jeans that much. I'm more of a leggings person. Leggings, yes, I've noticed leggings also have been looser on me. And just how I look, like in dresses and everything, like I feel a little more confident in wearing dresses, because before I would not want to wear a dress at all. And now I could wear a dress, a jumpsuit, rompers perfectly fine, and I feel more comfortable in them. Okay, recovery, how has that been? So the recovery process, I could say it wasn't too bad, but it was challenging a little bit. Like the pain after was harsh sometimes. Like, you know, I couldn't do all the things. I couldn't bend over a lot. My man, he had to help me like with showering and things like that. It wasn't a super hard process, but the fact that I couldn't really do things on my own was very challenging in that sense. The pain levels wasn't too bad. All I needed was Tylenol if I had some pain. And luckily, like I said earlier, I didn't have any complications. The only thing that I could say in the beginning was that I was getting dizzy, and it was because I was struggling with drinking my fluids. But you know, just training myself and pushing myself to really get that done. Luckily, I helped myself with the dizziness and everything. But other than that, the recovery went smooth. Let me think. I didn't have to like take any trips to the ER, nothing like that. The only thing was like where I got the surgery, like these incisions and stuff like that, like internally, you know, that's where the pain was at, but it wasn't crazy bad. I wasn't like dying of the pain or anything. And I was also, for like the gas, I was walking a lot, so I didn't get a lot of gas pain as well. So yeah, the recovery, it wasn't bad. Like I if I had to do it again, I wouldn't mind doing it again, I can say. Do you have any regrets with the surgery? I do not have any regrets with the surgery. I am so glad I got the surgery. I'm glad that finally I feel like I'm becoming myself more. I'm loving myself more. I also feel like because of the surgery, I feel like I'm fitting in more, and it's mainly because of my health. I feel like if I didn't get the surgery, I would have been diabetic already. I would have been still struggling with high cholesterol. I wouldn't be trying to change my life more. I feel like after getting the surgery, I've done a 360 on my life. I have been focusing on myself more. I feel like I just needed something to give me that push, if that makes sense. But yes, I do not regret the surgery at all. Have you had any hair loss? So since I am 2 months post-op now, I do see it just a little bit, but I really have not seen it as much. People say that after the 3rd month is when you start seeing the hair loss, but I take my vitamins. I try to stay up with my protein intakes and everything to help, but people say even then you can't really avoid it. But as of right now, I don't see it as much. But I will let you guys, I will do a 6-month update. So after the 6 months, I will let you guys know if my hair loss is the same, is it less, more. So yeah. What are some examples of foods during the recovery week? So the first week was the liquid phase. So for that first week, all I could have was chicken broth, beef broth, veggie broth. I also had 0 sugar Gatorades, 0 sugar popsicles, Jello, 0 sugar Jello, and the protein shakes. I started taking Fairlife protein shakes and with those I was doing good. Like luckily I didn't have any issues. I haven't, and they're very good. I really like the Fairlife. They're a little pricey, but they're really good. For week 2, it was puree stage, so like mashed potatoes, anything. Like I had chicken, it had to be pureed. I also had cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, pureed soups. Let me see what else here. And scrambled egg. I was able to have a scrambled egg. That's it. That moment that I was able to have a scrambled egg was like the best thing of my life in that moment. Because imagine you not eating anything for a whole week while your family and friends are enjoying their meals and everything. You know, that was just like the hardest part, I could say. But yes, that egg was just like the best thing. And mind you, I don't like eggs like that. Now I do, but before I did not like eggs. So when I was able to at least have that scrambled egg, it was great. For my 3rd week, let me see if I can find it here. For my 3rd week, I was able to have the same things that I mentioned before, and then I was able to have pureed meats, tofu, beans, let me see here, mashed potatoes, tofu, things like, so like they were pretty much almost the same for the week 2 and 3. Pretty much they were like the same thing. Oh, and I was able to have cream of wheat and oatmeal. For my 4th week, I was able to have oatmeal, cereal, crackers for lunch with tuna. Dinner, I was able to have like brown rice, veggies, just like softened, not too harsh, beans. And then weeks 5 and 6, it was more of like I can have like the crackers, meats, veggies, just things that were healthy in a sense. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was eating during the first 6 weeks. Did you feel hungry after surgery? Yes, I did. I thought that, and it's not the same for everyone, but I thought that after getting the surgery, my hunger was gonna go away, and that did not happen. In the beginning, yes, the hunger wasn't as bad, but after like a week or 2 passed by, like I would get hungry, and I think that's also what kind of messed me up a little bit in that moment of time. Like, oh, I'm hungry and I can't eat, you know what I mean? And like I think the fact that when I ate, because of the type of surgery I got, I processed food quicker, so maybe like the food just like, you know, I just didn't have time to like really like process the foods. How many times a day do you eat? So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, as of right now I don't eat as much, but I try to take more protein, because there be times where it's just like I'm not really that hungry, you know what I mean? So it's like I eat maybe twice, the most 3 times a day. They want you to eat 5 times a day. That's like with snacks and stuff, which I am working on. It's just hard, like with life and everything. I just haven't really had the urge to eat as much. It's just the fact that I just don't get as hungry. But I'm working on it. I'm gonna start getting my snacks in more, like, you know, healthy snacks. But either way, if I'm out and stuff, I do have my protein shakes to keep me good, and drinking my water and everything. But yeah, I do eat like 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day. Let me see. Have you eaten food you used to eat before, like fast food? So I can say yes and no, because I go to the fast food restaurants, but what I would do is I'll just get like a healthier version of it. Like if I want, for example, like, and this is stuff like I spoke with my nutritionist with, and she said it was fine. Like say if I go to McDonald's and she said, oh, you can have a kids Happy Meal with nuggets, something like that. Or like if I go to Wendy's, I'll have either a grilled chicken wrap or a salad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really oh, I like Chipotle, so like I'll go to Chipotle since it's one of the like healthier options. So I just try to, I've gone to the fast food places, but I just get things that are more healthier, and I always look at the calories and yeah, because at the end of the day, even if something's 400 calories, I'm not gonna eat the 400 calories because of the fact that my stomach is so small. I can only eat like a third of it. But I either would save it or I just would give it to someone or share, like, you know, buy food and just share it with someone. Were you scared for surgery? I definitely was. I definitely was scared for surgery, and the only reason why I was scared for surgery was because of the fact that it was my first surgery ever. I've never been under anesthesia. I've never done none of that. So I was just scared of the fact that, you know, like I'm about to be unconscious. I'm not gonna know what's going on and everything. Something can go wrong. You know, my anxiety in that like moment. But you know, the day of the surgery, I just took it easy. You know, I said, well, there's no turning back now. I went through a long process to get here. You know, if I have the opportunity to get this done, I'm going to get it done. And here I am 2 months later speaking with you guys about the surgery. So yes, I was scared, but it's not anything you should be scared of. It's something that in the outcome you would see great results. And yeah. Have you started the gym? So I have started the gym. I've been trying to go a couple days out the week during the morning time before my daughter goes to school and everything. As of right now, I just hit the treadmill because I haven't been cleared to lift weights yet. I'm supposed to see my doctor in a couple weeks. So once I do that and they clear me, then I'm gonna start doing like the lifting and everything. But as of right now, I just do like treadmill. What snacks do you eat, and what are some foods you eat? So snacks, I could say, like, I like cheese sticks. I like the whole wheat crackers. I'll have it with like the tuna that I said before. I'll eat fruits. Let me think. What else do I have? I'll have like sometimes like trail mix. I don't know if it's like the healthier, if that's healthy, but like, you know, something that like I personally like. I also like the little cheese, like little cheese with the crackers. I usually just have the same thing. I'll have like yogurt with the granola, and if not, I'll have a protein shake. That's pretty much it, because I don't, like I said, I don't have snack as much, but when I do, that's pretty much what I would eat. And during the day, I would either make small portions. I can either make the rice or meat and a veggie. I stick more with the protein, and I try to get away from the carbs and all this extra stuff. But yeah, I have little things that if I'm out, usually I'm out, so like if I go to a fast food restaurant, that's pretty much what I eat. What I said before, I'll just go to a fast food restaurant and just grab the healthier option. What made you want to get the surgery? So like I said before, the main reason why I got the surgery was because of my health, but also because of my mental health, because of the fact that I just didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I felt like I didn't fit in. Yeah. Do you ever get dumping syndrome? So if you guys don't know what dumping syndrome is, it's pretty much where you get sick after you eat something with a lot of sugar or fat, I believe it is. I'll put like the definition of dumping syndrome here somewhere in this area, so you guys know exactly what it is. but it's pretty much where you get sick. Luckily with the surgery that I got, it's not really common for that to happen. So luckily I have not, and either way I stick to no sugar foods, low sugar foods, diet things. So luckily I've not struggled with that. Alcohol. Have you tried drinking, and what are the risks? So I am 2 months, almost 3 months post-op. I know doctors say to wait 6 months, 3 months. People say 3 months, but I'm not even gonna lie, I have drank. I have had like a cup of wine. I've had like just like a glass of whatever drink it is. Yes, I am 21, before you guys ask. But I did speak with my nutritionist, and she said it was okay, just obviously to take it slow, and luckily I've been perfectly fine. I can say that yes, you do get buzzed quicker, but also at the same time it goes away quick. So I see when they say with the risk, I can say that you can become an alcoholic, or you can affect your liver because of the fact that you're getting drunk quick and it's going away quicker. You feel like you have to drink more, but other than that, it's been good with me. And yeah, so if you guys are, if you guys just got the surgery, I would recommend waiting, speaking with someone, and drink slow. Don't go fast, because it will hit you quicker. How many calories can you have a day? So as of right now, my calorie intake is 1,200, but I don't meet that every day, I could say, because of the fact that my stomach is smaller. So everything, if I eat something, I'm eating a third of it, and I only eat 2 to 3 times a day, so I don't pass the calories. But yeah, that's how many calories I eat a day. That's like the max I should be eating a day. What are your current goals after having surgery? So my current goals after having surgery is I want to at least be 155 pounds. I want to be more confident in myself. I want to be more active. I want to be able to fit in clothes that I haven't been able to fit in clothes before. I want to be able to just enjoy life more. I want to just be more active, be more present in the moment, be more confident, and yeah. Last but not least, how are you feeling mentally? So right now, mentally, I feel amazing. I can say that in the beginning it was challenging. I can say that I did cry in the first week. I think it was the first week or two, because it was just hard. Obviously, just imagine you just eating food and out of nowhere it's just you're not doing that. So like that was like the only challenging part. But right now I feel great. I feel that I am accomplishing something that I've always wanted to get done. I've always struggled with all my life. I've always dealt with this issue, and the fact that I have done something to actually solve that problem makes me feel amazing. I am so glad that I got this opportunity to do so. And yeah. But yes, guys, that was the last question that I had. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope I answered most of your guys' questions. If you guys have any other questions, you guys can comment down below, and I will try to make a separate video on it really quickly, or I would save them for my 6-month post-op video. I definitely am coming back. I also wanted to announce that I will be doing YouTube videos with my daughter, Janessa. She has asked me plenty of times to be on the camera. She wants to show you guys who she is. She wants to be involved. And yeah, so my next video will be a cooking video with her. So if you guys want to see that video, like this video and hit the notification bell, subscribe. And also just wanted to say I love all of you guys. I love every single one of you guys who watch my videos and who support me. Stay tuned, and I will be updating you guys. And at my I will be updating you guys at my 6 months. So yeah, bye.
Who the fuck is this bitch? Riding through the city on my side. Swear these niggas ain't shit.